Hello, today you'll be learning on how to use the Photoshop tool, or the gradient tool in Photoshop and the different effects of the gradient tool. So first you're going to hit File up here, then it'll click New. It's going to come up with this box that says New Document. Then you're going to type in the desired width and the height. Mine's in inches, and I'm going to do 7 inches by 5 inches, and I'm doing landscape orientation. And my resolution is 300 pixels per inch and RGB color, and my background is white. However, you can also choose whatever measurements and resolution you desire. So then you'll hit create. And then it's going to come up with this white box. And once you have that white box come up, you're going to want to hit layer, new, and then layer. So once that comes up, you're going to just click OK. If you want to name your layer, you can. I'm just going to stick with layer 1. And then I'm going to click on the 12th tool down here, which is the gradient tool. And as you can see, different effects come up on the top. And this box right here, where it's located with the different colors, that's the gradient picker. So any colors that you have used for gradients in the past will all be right here, or there's already a selection of gradients you can choose from if you just need a simple gradient. And next to it on the right hand side are all 5 different types of gradients you can use along with modes, the opacity, and the 3 different changes of gradients. So reverse, dither, or transparent. I'm just going to stick with dither and transparent. My opacity is going to stay at 100%, and then my mode, I'm just going to use normal. And then I'm going to start with the linear gradient. We'll just do a standard black and white. So then I'm going to drag the gradient from left to right on the screen. And as you can see, it goes from black to white, forming a gradient. And a linear is just left to right, simple gradient. So to show the different ones, I'm just going to stay on this layer since I'm changing the gradients, but if you need more gradients, then you would make a new layer. So for the radial gradient, I'm going to change the color. Just do blue and then a darker shade or a lighter shade. And then since it's a radial gradient, I'm going to go from the top, not all the way down though. As you can see, the whiter spot is the radial circle. And you can also use different modes to darken it. But since it's a darker color, I would just stick with the normal mode, so you can get a better view of the radial. And then for angle, I'm going to choose another color. And I'm going to drag the angle gradient line left to right. And as you can see, it goes all the way around, forming an angle, and then the lighter shade, or the darker shade to the lighter shade, and then it dims right here in the middle. The reflected gradient, I'm going to choose another color for that. And you can just simply drag the line across, left to right. And as you can see, that it's kind of like the linear gradient, but the lighter shade of green is in the middle. And then it goes from black, lighter shade, to completely lighter shade. There's another way you can do this too, is dragging from the bottom closer to the middle. And then you can see that it's the lighter shade. It just goes from dark to light. You can use different colors to make this easier to tell. So for the last one, the diamond, It simply just forms a diamond in the center of your design. This is also easy to do on an image if you're importing an image into Photoshop. You can do this as well onto an image. As you can see, this forms a diamond right here. If you would like, you can just do it in the center, and it forms a simple diamond. You can always make this darker if you wish to do so, if that's the main feature of your design. This is just adding more diamonds to it, but it's basically just dragging the line, and if you would like more diamonds, you can add them. But if you messed up and need to redo it, I would delete the layer and then create a new layer. And the opacities, whether or not it's lighter or darker, but I'm going to keep mine at the 100. It's best to do that so you can see the gradient. And there's swatches here you can also choose from for your color of gradient, or you can just use the color panel right here. But that is pretty much the basics of using the gradient tool in Photoshop, as well as the effects panel. Thank you for watching.